So normally what you see in overtimes is the fact that both teams being able to buy up fully, you do start to see some differences because, you know, one team has won out scrappy rounds that they're not necessarily meant to, or another, you know, another team gets broken economically, and that's being usually the difference maker. Not to be the case yet. Ziwu though, very aggressively here behind the smoke. He's got two energy players waiting for him. Not able to connect the no scope though. Instead, it's going to be RPK to get the trade onto Tarik. Cirque still a bit of an awkward position, but it's going to get out of there. Fall back to the bomb site. 4v4. It's a lot of real estate for Vitality to play with. Rotations coming in early as well. Daps made his way onto that A bomb site. It seems like Ethan is also thinking about it too. A similar setup as well, actually, in OT from NRG this time, or that time it was Ethan placed in Breezy's position. No real commitment though from Vitality. Breezy really wants to get to 50.
Adavid is well on his way there. 3-on-4 in this closing segments of this first round of the third overtime thus far, and we can see Team Vitality stacking up outside of the A-bomb side. The issue is Daps is here. They might anticipate that this is already clear. Surely Apex is going to check it as he runs on round, and he does not. So Daps able to elude danger, dodges death, dodges Alex. This bomb has to go down. 10 seconds, it's RPK and Alex to try and do something. And even as Alex is putting up all these numbers, finding every kill, the round still slips through his fingers.
As you mentioned, yeah, Daps going unchecked. Face checking in AK or a rifle in general, not to be advised. Really is just what spoils it all for Vitality.
Yeah, it's one of those situations, right, where because Alex is already up and past in the toilets, they just anticipate, like, all right, we've been given a lot of ground here. Yeah. Surely there would have been a bit more of a queue from NRG. And obviously, you know, we see how the rest of the round plays out as a result of not checking that corner. It does come back to punish Team Vitality.
It is one of the first times we've actually seen NRG remain somewhat aggressive on that A-bomb site as well. Usually they've rotated all the way back onto site. It's a new look for Vitality, really, to deal with. An MBK, woof, taking a lot of damage early on through Underpass. He's going to find Ethan, though. That's the trade for Alex. So, Tarik with the aggressive push finds RBK. So now we're seeing some more activity on the side of NRG. Messing with the heads of the French. BK has been able to move up rather far into restrooms. He's going to stand in the smoke for now, not going to push through it. Just waiting on his teammates as well. It's Apex and Ziwu with the bomb. This is very passive actually now from NRG. Expecting a B push here. See the double setup over towards Monster. Cirque appearing in as well. It's only Tarik here.
I mean, only Tarik might prove to be a bit of an issue. Vitality, suddenly, Ziwu asked to step up, asked to clutch in this 1v4. Now, I don't think he's had a kill since that first overtime. Finally, he graces the scoreboard once again. Oh, and a second. Okay, he slowed down a lot, but now he might just step up when they need him to most. Will he anticipate the wrap through toilets? He does not. So NRG 23-21. And it feels like we need to just see a team go flawless in one of these halves to pick it up, right? We've constantly seen them trading back and forth, you know, and NRG could be the team to do it.
You might get your wish. The magic number being 25. Breezy, 48 frags. Away we go. Last round of the first half in the third OT. And again, different setup on the side of NRG here towards A. Tarik tucked away in the corner. He's going to have Cirque potentially take first contact. It's also a tough position for MBK to clear out as well if he wants to actually move up. Ethan's gone undiscovered as well. MBK has no idea that he's there. Flash comes out. Well, that sound's going to give him away. And nicely tag team there. Oh, Tarik.
This position, there is no way the Vitality are aware of this. Only nets that kill onto MBK, just happens to be one of the players that was low for Vitality, so he definitely could have hoped that maybe a bit more materializes from that flank from Tarik. Just takes the one kill though that he knows he can get, selects to play things safe.
Also allows them to make a pretty big rotation over towards that A-bomb site, and Vitality haven't gotten onto the site yet. This should be pretty good for NRG. Nades come flying in.
It won't just be this 4v4 inside of A, or 3v4. Dap's still down on me, waiting to see if this is the fake. And Tarik, despite being fully flashed, he's given so much time. Breezy's here to help out. And Apex 1v3. Now only 2 players here. He's got 10 HP to try and find them both. And Tarik baiting. You know, gets his attention, allows Breezy to peek out shortly after. NRG, they go flawless in their CT half of the third overtime. And now they need one more round. The problem for Vitality there is all it takes. All it takes is one hero play from an individual over on the side of NRG. And with Breezy just reaching 50 kills, you feel like there's definitely the possibility for
We've had a fair few of them. And I mean, again, Tarik, we haven't really talked about him too much, but this overtime is specifically coming up 2 rounds, massive impact, allowing NRG actually to come through it flawlessly. That's the only difference maker they need. Let's see though if they can bring it over to that T side. So focus from both teams kind of shifted, like from overtime to overtime. We saw a lot of focus on the B bomb side initially. Now it's been a little bit more balanced out in that sense, but we'll see what Vitality decide to go with. They don't really have an opportunity to fail here. That's the issue right now. They need to be certain about their setups. Saiwu is going to remain aggressive. Just takes the one shot, falls back. Vitality on their end have left Saiwu as the sole defender of that A-bomb site.
Yeah, and interesting to note is double AWP for either team, right? We have the AWPs between Saiwu and MBK over on the side of Vitality. Now, you know, it's reasonably common to see double AWP CT side, but the interesting one is Cirque and Ethan donning the AWPs for NRG.
On that T side, obviously very lends itself to getting picks. At least you have the opportunity to do so. Ethan misses his shot onto RPK, but does allow you to find picks a little bit easier. But again, it makes the actual site takes a whole lot harder. Actually, a little bit curious whether or not they've dropped an AK and spawn potentially.
Saiwu tries to take that fight over the top, but he will be sent back into the depths from which he came. Back to this A-bomb site for him for the time being, but the nades find good damage onto Daps. And this push from NRG is all but ground to a halt. They're setting on up for the A-side play. You can see that rotation of Ethan can come up through the connector.
Time is running down as well, so they need to decide on where they want to go. Bomb's still hanging out far back there, but it seems like A is going to be the play. That's where 3 Vitality members find themselves.
They've left this very late, though. They've got to pick up the pace. They have to get this bomb down, and it's been dropped. MBK drops it. Saiwu in with another. Tarik, he's been very good in this overtime in particular, but a 1v3, there's no time either. This is a Vitality round, a 21-24, and he actually goes down after time. Now, when you think about the fact that it was double AWPs for T-side, I wonder if that's going to have any ramifications for them.
Probably not too much for Tarik, because he is one of the riflers. He hasn't, I guess, invested that much into it. They are playing with 16K as well, so they should be all right. This time, though, not going to see double ops on the side of NRG. Back to normality. Still just one round away.
Oh, Saiwu. Once again, able to kickstart this round with the bad advantage for Team Vitality. No response just yet from NRG, but they hope to find it with Ethan and Cirque playing off of one another here. Down in Monster. Doesn't like they're setting up to flash this corner, instead just holding it. ZywOo might be blind, but he still gets breezy. Flash over the top facilitates the peak for RPK. And it's a perfect flashbang. A helping hand lent from Alex. Tarik, 1v5 required. And surely we don't now see Vitality with the reverse sweep, another overtime.
Nothing seems to separate these two teams on Overpass, so wouldn't be too surprised if we do go into the 4th OT at this stage. All right, Tarik finds the first one. Not able to down RPK. So, 3K for the Violet vet. And again, 1 round off, potentially quadruple overtime to start off the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to need paramedics on standby to help the scheduling guys here at StarLadder. I mean, their blood pressure's through the roof right now, you imagine.
IVs for everyone.
This has been a very, very long game, and it looks like it's going to go on even longer, Halvor. We're almost 50 rounds into this game of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, at this point. See, the game's gone on for so long that NRG are actually questioning themselves whether or not they'd used all 4 timeouts or not. And yes, they did. They actually used all of them in regulation. So they pretty much played an entire new game on its own without timeouts. RPK with 3K to get Vitality 1 step closer to a new overtime. Here we go. Double up setup back again on the boards for NRG. This time it's Daps actually to hold on to it. He's got his eyes pierced toward Underpass. ZywOo this time not going to aggress onto him. Woo! Well done. There you go, Apex.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to take the man advantage at double overtime. Oh, sorry, what am I on about? Quad overtime point. It's not every day you get this many.
Well, it seems like Celik might want to say something about that. Might put an end to it all. He finds Alex, so back to 4v4. Oh, breezy. Driving force for NRG so far in this game. He finds one towards that A-bomb site. For slow rotation, Apex needs to stand his ground on A. He's actually pushing forward, which is interesting. Might be unexpected as well on the side of NRG. Meanwhile, Tarik just holding steady over towards B, and this move from Apex could just be the deciding factor.
Yeah, this can make or break the round right now.
Oh, Celik holding
seems wise to the fact that Shadow gets spotted. Apex shutting down the output of NRG. Now Vitality looking to try and take the A-bomb site, and they do drop Apex. So NRG sitting in this 3-on-2, ZywOo and RPK to try and secure another overtime on their map pick. RPK falls, and it's the youngster Vitality. It was them on map point so many times, but they couldn't quite close it out. NRG now just one away from making it so, and it's the youngster. The start of Vitality in this 1v3 does manage to pluck Tarik from the ranks, but they're not peeking into this. NRG, oh, ZywOo, one man left to find, and it zaps over a long, but he doesn't read it. And NRG takes them a while, but they're able to close this out. ZywOo falling just 1 kill short there in the 1v3. But it will be NRG picking up this map and moving 1-0 up in this series.
What a game to start us off, though. Holy hell. 52 frags to Breezy's name. And I mean, a ton of rounds where just individuals shine through from start to finish.